we brought it back for this week because we got some really good question submissions. So shout out to you guys for commenting what you guys wanted to know. And Devin, take it away, man.
Yeah, so we went over to our podcast and we went into the comments to see what questions you guys were asking us. And the one we have chosen to answer for this week is from @jmo-prod. I assume that's short for productions. And the question is, how does the process work for your videos? So this is kind of a vague question. There's a lot of different ways we can answer it because we do a lot of different videos. But for me, I'm gonna answer this question as if I'm doing a what players were on the field video, because that's a popular series you guys really seem to enjoy. So that's kind of the process I'm gonna work through here with you guys right now. So basically, the first thing we do is we pick a player, and we usually do this by going to your guys' comments and seeing what's popular among you guys, because we want to make content that you guys want to see. And we pick a player, and then I begin my research process. So that entails me going through a lot of photos, kind of figuring out what this player is wearing. So I'll go to the team photos. I'll go through every single week's game photos. I'll go through every pregame photo, preseason photos, and just compile a list of every single piece of gear that player wears, and then also collect the photos to use in the video as well. And then I'll build a script going through each piece of equipment, what it is, why they wear it, what colorways they wore it in, where they wore it, or what week they wore it rather, and just give you guys as much information as humanly possible about the equipment. And then what else is next? Think. Then I have to compile all the links for you guys so you guys can go into the description of those videos and directly shop their locker. And then we make a thumbnail, and then we post it. There might be some other important details I'm missing, but that's the overall gist of how we do those videos. What's up?
Yeah. I was gonna say I could add a bit.
Okay, go for it.
And this is kind of like my baby, and that's because like we realized like last year, like when stuff was getting busier, like we need a process to do videos, not just like an off the cuff thing anymore. And so depending on the type of, because at the end of the day we have 8 different social channels. Each social channel has multiple different types of content. So YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram can be posts, reels. When we work with companies, we it's very specific as far as we are doing X for you. We are posting carousels, we're posting reels. So we need like metrics and tracking on all this stuff as far as like, this is the live date, this is the kind of post, this is the channel it's going on, here's the first version, all that kind of stuff we have to have. So depending on the type of post puts it into like a different pipeline of production for us. But the gist of it is like, we have different statuses for a video, and our catch-all status is up next. And so that's like anything we're planning for the future. So, a video will go into like the pipeline. We use Notion to kind of build all this. And so, we have stuff for like, say, for example, Nike for next year that we are planning through July right now, as far as release time. And so we'll put in, release dates, here's the video concept. And then we have a calendar view. We'll schedule everything in. We'll figure out our 2 videos a week. We'll have multiple videos happening. I'm filming 2 this week for the Monday videos. Devin's films more timely because it's NFL related. But yeah, so video is up next. Then it gets scripted. So most of what Devin just described there is like the scripting process as far as compiling links, photos, all that stuff that like we have to do. And then it kind of gets out of our hands when it switches to filmed. And when it's filmed, it then transitions to our editor and our thumbnail designer. So when it moves statuses, it gets assigned to them. They're given their assignments for the editing of it and all the links, all the B-roll. Thumbnails assigned, and then they come back to us, provide the thumbnail, provide version 1 of the edit, any critiques, version 2. Then it comes back to me, and then it gets posted on whatever channel the pipeline basically dictates that it gets posted to on what date. So stuff's, again, socials. Sometimes we're scheduling socials 2 months in advance. If we do like something with companies, we'll say, here's your 4 videos that you are doing with us. And we'll release 2 a month for 2 months or whatever. And so like some stuff we already have scheduled in January. But yeah, and I'm assuming just because, like you said, his name might be production, that he might be asking about like our actual like video production pipeline.
That's a good point, yeah.
But yeah, so that's something we didn't have a year ago, was any process for dealing with this. But now it's like it's a bona fide assignments, to-do lists. Here's your order. per person, where it's going to go, how it gets there, how long it takes you to do each task. Shit's all there now.
Yeah. You guys might just see it as like a 10-minute video you watch while you're, eating lunch or something. But there's so many hours and so many different people that have their hands, on this content, putting it together for you and trying to make it as good as it can be. So, yeah, good stuff.
That's
And
the process.
when you look at a video like what you two do for footballers, it's you see your face, Devin, and you see your face, Tony. That's what people see. So when people watch those videos, I'm willing to bet they don't necessarily think that there is multiple hands in these videos at one
No.
time. I'm willing to bet they think, oh, Tony makes his videos, he edits them, he puts them up. Devin makes his videos, he edits them, puts them up. It's a huge process, and that's just what I've learned from the couple weeks that I've been around you guys.
Yeah. But you have to have consistency as far as if you're trying to build some kind of brand. So like footballers is an umbrella.
Yeah.
I'm under the umbrella. Devin's under the umbrella. Big Football Guys is all under the umbrella. So you need something at the top that keeps the branding consistency and the style the same as far as the videos, the content, the thumbnails. It has to work together. So if you looked at the channel, you can very clearly see when I stopped editing our thumbnails to when I brought someone else that was doing our thumbnails to then when I brought in our newest guy that's editing thumbnails. You can see 3 levels of quality, right? Tick, tick, tick.
Yep.
In our videos, same thing. You can see videos that I edited a year ago to we're on like our 4th editor now, and we're super happy with him, right?
Yep. Shout out Jordan.
But it's not just it's it's hiring, it's working with them, it's pricing, it's because these people are not free.
Yeah,
like, there is a lot of videos that we lose money on, but it's it's just the way it is. But yeah, so we have like technically on like our team now as far as people, like you might just know of me or you might just know of Devin, but it's me, Evan, Devin, video editor, new sponsorship person, and thumbnail designer.
Yep. There's a lot more that goes into it than meets the eye, man. But it's fun.
Yeah.
That's used to be simpler. Used to be a lot more simple.
Yeah.
I would just Devin would give me the footage and I would edit it and I would figure out when it had to go live and stuff, and like it's not the same anymore. But it's way better.
Yeah, no, the more we do it, the better we got. And now it's just such a streamlined process. There's some videos that like Tony isn't even involved in whatsoever. And then he sees it just pop up on the YouTube and it's posted. And it's like, oh, nice, cool. We've got it to that point, and we're only going to keep going up from here. So yeah, good stuff.
I do love when there's a video I have no concept of, I've had no hand in, and there's just a video in my Google Drive folder that I just get to watch and just be like,
yeah,
fuck, that was sick. And then I just like, oh, let's put that out.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a great question, Jamo.
Yeah.
That's how you say your name.
Leave those. I like those questions.
Yeah, great question. To make sure you guys
process questions. I like that kind of stuff.
If you guys have questions like that, comment them in the videos, man. We want to know. We want to know what your questions are. So mainly these two guys can answer them and make good content out of it.